Alright, so here we go. I'm not really sure how dark this looks for everybody else on the video, but I'm just going to pray that it's not too dark and see how this works. So right now, it is nighttime. And of course on the side there, sorry, that's kind of annoying, the little power time thing there, but I was using that as a debug thing. It won't be there in the game. I can turn that off. Actually, that'll take too long. So right now, I am, as you can see right there, that little thing, that string of numbers is the name of the armor stand, the potato thing that I'm using to place all the scoreboards on. And so right now I have 0 power, which you can, I don't know if you can see my mouse, I keep doing this, but, so I have 0 power. So look, doors don't work, neither of them work, can't do nothing. Right, no lights, all the lights are off, which most of them would be anyways, but these lights are off too. So what I can do, right, and this will be an in-game mechanic, you can run back here into the power, the power room with the generator, and then you can come in here and get out some charcoal, and you only have like a stack or so, however much you decide in here, so you only have so much for the night, and then you can fill up the generator again. Which it takes a second to do, and I'll explain the gameplay mechanic while this is filling up. So how this is going to work, boom, see, there you go, it started filling up again. And it'll kind of do it in waves, so right there and stop, and it'll keep going in a second. So what this does is you can sit here and fill this up, but the whole game will still keep playing. Nothing will change when the power goes out, which means that Bonnie will just continue coming back here. And so, if you run out of power, you can strategically time it so that Bonnie will be far away, which gives you plenty of time to come back here and do this, but Bonnie will always come in the generator room when he comes down this hallway. And if he gets in here while you're in here, he'll get you. Like that. Just like that. So, yeah. So that's how that'll be that game mechanic. So you can just sit here and, which I may have already explained this, I don't remember, I record these things semi-frequently. You can sit here and fill it up, and as much as you put in it, it'll keep doing it. But you can only do so much. You can just put whatever you got left back in here, or you can keep your inventory, doesn't really matter, but then you can run back to the office, right? And if you want to try and get greedy and fill up as much as you can, that's completely fine, but you run the risk of Bonnie getting in here before you can do anything. And I may also make it so that if an animatronic gets in your office, they'll never leave the office. So if somebody gets in your office while you're filling up the generator, that's also a wrap. Because you can't come back in the office, and since the office is the only way in or out, eventually somebody will get you in this hallway. Or, yeah, eventually somebody will get you in this hallway, because you have no other way to get out. And even if you, maybe there'd be a rare chance that you could make it out here, because and Bonnie wouldn't be this way yet, but it's probably unlikely. Although I guess, even if you do, of course the way I'll have this work is if you're close enough to an animatronic, all the armor stands will like teleport onto an invisible zombie, and it'll start chasing you around. So like if I'm like in the dining room, and I'm not really sure I want to make that work yet, but if you get close enough to an animatronic, they'll get you, basically. So you can run around the map. You don't have to stay in the office, but I want it to be very difficult to do anything if you're not. Like, I don't want you to have to run around the map to play it. I think you should stay in the office. It'll be like the Gmod map. So like for sure, if you're close enough to an animatronic, you'll get got. But I think, I don't know how I feel about the zombie and the armor stand thing. Also, yeah, this is what it looks like. Look, at nighttime, can't use this either. And can't open any of these doors either. At the front, that door's blocked off, so you're stuck in here once nighttime starts. Of course, Foxy will come back here and run out. So, on a rare occasion, which is hilarious, you could get done filling it up, you just find Bonnie's not here, and right as you exit the door, Foxy can charge and get you, which would be so funny. That could theoretically happen. And since we got power, now I'll show you what the new sound effects for the doors are. I just added some things. Like this. Of course, the power drains much faster with both doors, so I'll just... Like you can see right there the sound effects I use on the side. I think it sounds a lot better. And it's also sounds like there's air pressure, because it's meant to be like a pneumatic type system. Sort of. So, you know. I'll leave those closed until the power goes out. Of course, you can see down here, dark hallway. It's going to be great. I'll probably require that you put your brightness at 0 or something to play, so I don't know. Because it's not that dark for me, but I still like it. It looks dark enough that you can see down there, but... Oh, that's peak. And it all cuts off at the same time. That's awesome. Alright, that's all. Bye guys, love you.